Before we get started with meditation, I just want you to take your journal real quick and write down, how am I feeling right now? So I'm going to give you a couple moments to answer this question. How am I feeling right now? So today's topic is experiencing freedom from within. There are so many different ways of freedom, such as financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, emotional freedom, mental freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of speech. And although most of us, of everyone who is on this session here right now, probably has a lot of freedom, still a lot of us don't feel free, right? Maybe we have enough money to survive, we have enough money to pay for food, maybe we have a regular job that gives us stability, maybe we get to travel a couple times a year, even just once a year. Maybe we are politically free and physically free. We don't usually appreciate those things that we have. We like to focus on things that we don't have. So it's easier to say, I don't have time freedom, I don't have location freedom. And what we're talking about today and what we're going to meditate on is cultivating that freedom from within. Because you may have all of those freedoms in your outside physical world, and you may still feel trapped inside. You may still feel trapped in thoughts of fear. You may still feel trapped in thoughts of lack. You may still feel trapped in a specific relationship or in a job that you don't like and you feel like you cannot get out of. But really, no matter the circumstances, you can always cultivate that freedom from within. And what I mean by that is that you can create a feeling inside of you, a feeling of freedom in your heart. And we're going to do that in a minute, and you're going to feel how that feels. So I want you to remember that your thoughts are very powerful. Yesterday I was watching Eat, Pray, Love for like the 10th time at least. And in one of the scenes where she's in India, she talks to Richard, and Richard says, you have to select your thoughts just like you select your clothes. It's important how you think. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to focus on that freedom in the meditation now. And I want you to know that it's always important to pick your thoughts consciously, just like you choose what you're going to wear today, right? So let's get started with the meditation. Sit comfortably, either cross-legged or with your feet flat on the ground, with a straight spine. with your chin slightly tucked. If you prefer, you can lay down on your back. And if you feel like today you need a little more grounding, you can have your palms facing down, either on your legs, on your lap, if you're sitting, or next to you, if you're laying on the back. Palms facing down helps you ground, helps you receive energy from earth. If you feel like you're really open and you are ready to receive a new energy, you can have your palms facing up. And that way you can receive the energy that comes to you from above. And it doesn't matter which option you choose. There is no right or wrong. There is no better or worse. You just intuitively feel what feels better, palms down or palms facing up. The more you do that, you will be able to really connect with your body and feel what your body needs right now and your energy. So make sure you are really comfortable. You can slowly close your eyes. And start connecting with your breath. You're not going to change anything about your breath. All you do is observe. How is my breath right now? Is it short, long, deep, shallow? Make sure you don't judge yourself or don't try to have it right or wrong. Really just observe. How is it right now? Focusing on the breath has the power to really bring you into the present moment, because you cannot breathe in the future. And you cannot breathe in the past. You can only breathe right now. We're going to slowly slow down the breath together. Slow down and deepen it. Because often we just breathe into our chest very shallow and very fast. And that can cause a lot of stress in the physical body. So we're going to breathe deeper and activate our parasympathetic nervous system that will help your physical body relax and restore and recover naturally. So what we're going to do is inhale on 4 together and exhale on 5 together. We always try to lengthen our exhale to slow down just a little bit more. Ready? So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. You continue slowing your breath in your own pace. Now that you have already been able to slow down and relax a little more, we are going to activate and balance the chakras in your body. The chakras are turning wheels of energy that we have along our spine in our energetic body. And we're going to make sure that all of these energy centers are well balanced and in flow. So first of all, focus your attention on the root chakra, which is located at the bottom of your spine and includes your legs and your feet. It's the chakra that connects you with the ground. Chakra that gives you stability, safety, security, direction. So bring your breath to the bottom of your spine. And you're going to cultivate a beautiful red light in that area of your body. So with every inhale, your red light at the bottom of your spine expands, becomes bigger and bigger, fills up your entire legs and your feet. I am safe and protected. Slowly, this red light becomes orange in your sacral chakra, right below your belly button. The chakra for creativity, passion, relationships, sexuality, self-worth. With every inhale, you're expanding this orange light in your sacral chakra and your lower belly. I am passionate. Slowly, your orange light becomes yellow in your solar plexus, in your stomach area between your rib cage. With every inhale, you're going to grow this beautiful yellow light, almost like your internal sun, that radiates through your stomach. I am confident. This yellow light slowly becomes green in your heart space. With every inhale, you're expanding this beautiful green light in your chest. Your arms and your hands are the extension of your heart. So bring that green light into your arms and into your hands as well. This green light slowly becomes light blue in your throat. The energy center for being authentically yourself and speaking your truth. Standing up for your freedom. With every inhale, that light blue light clears any blocks, any darkness in your throat and your jaw. And you just grow that beautiful light, blue light in your throat chakra. Slowly, this light blue light becomes a beautiful indigo on your forehead. With every inhale, you clear any clutter in your mind and just cultivate this beautiful blue light in your mind. The chakra for clarity, and inward reflection. If you find yourself wandering off to different places with your thoughts, just always reconnect with your breath and come back to your chakras, to the colors that you're visualizing. And make sure you do not judge yourself. Meditation is the practice of sitting and observing. Slowly, this beautiful blue becomes purple in your crown chakra at the top of your head. The chakra that connects us with our higher self, with our guidance, with our inner queens. the chakra for enlightenment. With every inhale, you cultivate a beautiful purple light at the top of your head. That opens you up to possibilities, to the light, to the divine guidance that we all have access to. Now I want you to just quickly reconnect with your chakras and notice how prana, life force energy, can now seamlessly flow from the bottom of your spine through your navel, your stomach, your heart, your throat, your third eye, to the top of your head. You really feel how this energy fills up your spine from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. Everything flows seamlessly. Now we're going to do a little visualization for freedom. And in order to feel free, we first need to ground ourselves. We need to root really deep to be able to rise up. We need to feel safe and protected, and especially safe within ourselves. So I want you to reconnect with your root chakra and really feel how your body is touching the ground. So either where you're sitting, where you have your feet on the ground, maybe you're laying on the bed. Observe where you are touching the ground. You're slowly growing roots from your body into the chair, into the couch, into the floor. Those roots give you stability. They help you feel grounded. In order to feel free, we need to feel light first. When we have too much baggage that we carry around, it's hard to rise up. A bird cannot fly when it's attached to a heavy bag. So as you're grounded now, I want you to drop all the baggage and hand it over to Mother Earth. That heavy suitcase, that heavy backpack that you've been carrying around with all the worries, heaviness, the darkness. all those chains that keep you trapped. You're just dropping it into the floor. You hand it over to Mother Earth and she can handle it. But you do not need it anymore. You do not need the worries, the heaviness, the darkness. You feel so much better without it. So why even carrying it around? And after every moment, you feel a little lighter in your body. You feel a little brighter, maybe some darkness has moved out of your body. You feel like suddenly there has been a weight lifted off your shoulders. Your back feels light, and your head, that is usually so full of thoughts and overwhelm, just feels so light and clear right now. Maybe there's still some darkness left somewhere in your body. If so, just drop it to the ground. Knowing that this darkness is better off outside of your presence. You don't need it. And now, before we start rising up and spreading your wings, reconnect with those roots that you've grown into Mother Earth. Now, after dropping all of that heaviness and that darkness, you're going to recharge from the ground up through the roots that you've grown. With every inhale, you draw energy from the center of the earth up through your roots into your body, into your legs and feet. And you notice how your body slowly fills up with that beautiful light and that energy from Mother Earth. It fills up your abdomen, your heart, your throat, your head, and you're filled up with this beautiful light from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. You're feeling so secure, so safe, that you are ready to let go of your roots slowly. You're ready to start spreading your wings because you've been able to let go of all the baggage. So imagine yourself spreading those wings like a bird, like an eagle. And your soul is going to lift off from your body. You're going to really see yourself flying. And as you're flying, you kind of look down on earth and see yourself and your life from this bird's perspective. You have this freedom to fly high as you want, anytime. And the more freedom you have in your heart and in your mind, the more it's going to impact all areas of your life. So you see yourself flying over yourself, over your entire life, and you're observing how this freedom of health feels. How great it feels to be in your body. How great it feels to wear the clothes that you like. How great it feels to be healthy and strong in your body. You still have this bird's perspective, and you're looking at your career. And you love how free you feel in terms of your career. Maybe it's because you do something that you love, or maybe it's because you can work from home, or because it allows you to travel. Feel that freedom that your career gives to you. From this bird's eye perspective, look at your relationships. What relationships would you fly away from that feel draining and heavy and limiting? What kind of relationships would you love to fly with? Who helps you be your best self? Be authentic. Be honest and real. Who allows you to be this free person that you truly want to be? And do you allow this to yourself? What does your financial situation look like when you have this freedom? When you can fly as high as you want? Notice how it gives you peace to have financial freedom. Observe how your home feels when you have this freedom. When you're feeling light and bright and free, what kind of place are you living in? What kind of place makes you feel free? How is your home decorated? What kind of home is it? Where is it? In the forest, at the beach. Don't try to judge your images that come up. Just let them come to you and trust that those are exactly the right things that you need. Now that you've had this beautiful outside look on your life, where you have freedom for your health, for your career, freedom in your relationships, in your finances, I want you to ask yourself one question. And the first answer that's going to come to you, it's going to be what you need to need. The question is, what one thing can I do to have more freedom in my everyday life? What one thing can I do to have more freedom in my everyday life? Just listen and observe whatever comes up and don't judge it. Slowly, very slowly, you are going to come back into your physical body. Release the wings. Release the roots that you've grown. Reconnect with your environment. Maybe you can hear some sounds, some noises. You can slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe move your ankles and your wrists. To bring back life into your body. And really do whatever movement feels good to you right now. Maybe it's a stretch, maybe it's a yawn, maybe it's a hug. Whenever you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And get your journal ready. It is important that in your journaling practice, you don't judge. You just let your pen float over a piece of paper and write out anything that comes to mind, any thoughts that you have, no matter how crazy they are, no matter if they make sense or not. You're just going to write it down. The first question is, how am I feeling right now? So just answer this question in your journal. The next question, and I'm giving you a little more time, is what came up for me during the meditation. So anything, any thoughts you had, any distractions, maybe any visualizations, any colors that you've seen, any ideas you had, anything that caught your attention while you were meditating. Write all of that down. No matter if what comes out is good or bad, there is no right or wrong. Don't judge yourself. Don't worry if it's not perfectly spelled, if it looks weird, if you can barely read your handwriting. The next question is, where in my body did I feel something? And what did you feel? Where in my body did I feel something as you were visualizing your freedom lifestyle? Maybe it felt really heavy in some of your areas of the body, or it felt very light and beautiful. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. This is just about you observing the sensations in your body. The next question I want you to journal on is, what does freedom mean to me? Something very individual, and I just want you to write it out. What it means to you in all aspects. We're almost done. I want you to write down, what aspect of my life do I want to work on to have more freedom? What aspect or what area of my life do I want to work on to have more freedom? And the very last question, what is my number one action step? Maybe that's the same thing that you received as an answer in the meditation when you asked what one thing you can do to have more freedom. It may be the same, it may not be. What is my number one action step? And that concludes today's meditation and journaling class. The more you can connect with your body, the more you will be able to trust your intuition. And the more you will be able to access that wisdom and that knowledge that you have inside of you. Maybe you were surprised at some of the answers that came up in your journaling. It's so powerful when you can use this subconscious mind, this subconscious wisdom to help you guide you to a better life, to a life where you feel free and confident and glowing and beautiful. I can give you a million of tips how you can change your life, but if it doesn't feel right for you, it will never work. That's why it's so important that you learn to trust yourself, because all of your answers are inside of you. You don't need fixing, you don't need anyone to tell you what to do. All you need to do is trust yourself and know that you can cultivate this freedom within you at any given moment. It was so nice to meditate with you. Thank you so much for sharing this hour with me.